Alright, welcome back everybody to the episode of City Skylines. So I think I got this pretty well sorted out. So we got that, but I think I got this whole area is kind of sorted out. Actually looks pretty good. It's a little glitched out right there, but that's about as good as I'm going to get it. It's a lot less glitched out than I've had before, so I'm definitely not going to complain about that. But that worked actually pretty well, and it actually doesn't look, it doesn't look half bad. So I'm pretty happy with how the on-ramp looks. I might come back and tweak this in bit a little bit, maybe make it connect over here instead, but I'll mess that a little bit later. My whole thing was just trying to get an on-ramp there and just seeing how, it connected everything. I did get it to curve around into here. Now, I was trying to decide, I'm thinking probably an on-ramp here. Well, no, actually, well, yeah, I mean, we could try to do maybe a ribbon interchange as well, but we don't really have the setup for that. It's kind of really confined in here, so we're going to have to be careful with that. I'm just trying to think of, I think a lot of this traffic that's going to come down here is going to be going to the port, first off. So that's going to be the big traffic part of it. But then also just general commute into this area over here, which is going to become a thing also for this area too. But we'll get the on and off ramps for this section, and then we'll have another interchange over here as well. I'm thinking possibly off and then on. Just as a direct connector to downtown. I think that would actually encourage a little bit more traffic to take the freeway rather, so I think that's probably what we'll do. I came down, actually that didn't look quite as good as I was hoping it would. Let's see if we can kind of fix that, make that slope look a little bit better. Make it look a little bit more tapered off. Oh, that looks way better. Yeah, I'm actually really happy how this freeway is turning out. Now, this one's going to be a little bit of a challenge to get over, but it'll be all good. We'll get it here in a second. We might even just end it here and then start building the interchange as well. Oh, we still need to do this one over here. Let's see if we can kind of get this one kind of lined up at the same side for it. Now, for these, usually I keep it at level, and then I bring it up to level later on. So it's probably about there. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So that'll be an on-ramp for those guys. If we can get it going the right direction, there we go. And then we'll go back and put merge lanes and everything that we need into there, but it shouldn't be too much of a heavily traveled freeway right now, so I'm not too worried about, merge lanes and whatnot. And actually, we could probably make this better and do we'll just go straight because it should, yeah. So make sure that yeah, that looks a lot better. We could probably even go back a little bit more, but that's definitely a nicer slope. We have a lot of room here though. Let's go back. Yeah, let's go back all the way to the on-ramps. I've changed this like 5 times now, but we've got the space. We might as well. It'll make it look good. It'll be a nice gentle slope for everybody. There's going to be a lot of trucks on this road, so be mindful of that a little bit. And then this will just simply be bridged over. Are those curving in? Or is it just, or is it just the way it looks? No, one's definitely higher than the other though, I will say that. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So it says that that's 12. Is that lined up? Yeah, that's lined up. I don't know what it was doing there. Oh, well. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So I was debating a little bit on this interchange. So we could do the loopback interchanges that we've kind of done in the past here. It's not going to line up very well with the one-way roads. I was thinking of maybe doing a little bit of a crazy little interchange here too, like possibly having an off-ramp coming under and back around here. But we just don't have the space, and then we could have on-ramp coming up and around and connecting into here, but I don't think that'll look realistic, or it won't look good, and 2, we just don't have a huge amount of space until we have these off-ramps over here. So I just want to be mindful of that as well. It does just curve around a little bit. Alright. But they should be generally the same, because I believe if I remember right, I believe I did do them pretty much the same. So let's see if we can get this one kind of how we want it. I don't know. Oops. That's not the tool we need. We'll just go straight for it, literally. Okay, so we're connecting to that one, I believe. It's like the third one over. I don't know. I guess we'll find out once we actually do it. So maybe we should actually do it, and then we kind of decide from there. That one just kind of curves weird. I just kind of did a direct curve, and I think it looks alright, but it looks a little odd. I think that we can kind of solve this, though. I don't know where my brain is at right now. I've been doing so much video editing and stuff today, and just trying to get caught up. My brain is just kind of fried right at this point. Alright. I just realized that I didn't have videos scheduled for either for Monday or today, or I'm sorry, Saturday or today. So that was nice. Should we come in a little bit sooner, or we just kind of eyeball that one? I think we can just kind of eyeball that one. Something a little like that. That actually doesn't look half bad. The slope's pretty good. Doesn't match that slope, unfortunately. Do we want it to match? Does it matter to us that much? That one does take its time, doesn't it? Jeez. I don't know. Really don't know. I think this one we can get away with a ribbon interchange. Yeah, I think we can definitely get away with that. So what we're going to do here, and we have to be mindful that we're also going to do on and offs here. Okay. So we'll have an on, and then we can probably, yeah, we can fit it in there, I would say. I'm going to go and get this one out of the way. So we're going to get the initial infrastructure out of the way, and then we'll kind of work from there. So let's kind of just come at an angle like that, so that we can then bring this guy off. We may have to move the pillar a little bit, but that's not a huge deal. So let's start coming up. Let's see, we're at 4. Let's see here. Can we come up to 6 at that point? Is that too steep? And it's going to auto-save on me. Oh, it did build it. I was afraid it was going to do that. Let's try that again. So if we kind of, I don't want it to kind of curve back on itself either. So if we kind of do that, yeah, that should be fine. And then we can kind of follow the curve, which is going to try and snap to the grid over there, which is going to be frustrating. Let's see here. Can we get away with doing, if we can, there we go. Let me click on the right thing. 10, 12. Let's go to 10, and let's just try and kind of, okay. We may be able to fix that. Actually, I'm not going to try to. I'm going to try to, see, where is it at right there? It's at 6 right there. Oh, yeah, it was only a 6. That's crazy. Okay. So come up to 10, and then let's try and join it, yeah, like right in here instead. That just doesn't look very good, but we'll fix that. Probably end up doing a merge lane too, which may help out a little bit. I don't know why it's doing those weird lines right there, but oh well. And then, ooh, I just noticed how little room we have over here. Yeah, that's already colliding with that. Okay. That's going to be a little bit of an issue. It's just so far from the, whoa, that was weird. It's just so far from the frontage road, it's a little bit difficult. We could have this one come down by then. And it's just this U-turn lane's kind of getting in the way. I was afraid of that. I figured something like that was going to happen. We can kind of rework this a little bit to make it a little bit more on-ramp friendly here. Okay, and we need to make sure that we're not in that mode. So we don't want to like a 90-degree turn, but that may end up being what we end up doing, because I want to make sure that we kind of have enough room. I guess we could get away with that. Yeah, I think we can get away with that. Hopefully that won't affect it with being too close to the the train track, but oh well. So then we can have the on-ramp back over here, and this could actually start coming down a lot sooner. And if we do the bridge, that's what I would rather do. Actually, no, that might actually look pretty good. So something like that. Of course, it's going to glitch out down there, but nothing I can really do about that. I don't think I had the slope thing on. That sucks. Alright, let's try that again. It's probably on. It just, you have to redo it like every time you want to use it. No, maybe it wasn't on. Is that already coming down? No, okay. So I'm going to get this one out of the way, and then... Yeah, it is pushing it back. That's weird. So let's just do that, and then... Oh, that does it too far. It is a pretty gentle slope, but... I don't get a nice merge point. I'm very picky about this, as you will see, as you've probably already seen. It's like, I don't want it to... It doesn't have to be perfect by any means, but I want it to flow good, and I want it to look good as well. Let's see, maybe we can get away with that. That's a lot better. If we can kind of get away without merging, though, that'd be even better. Okay. So this one it's not going to look the best. But actually, if we why? Oh my gosh. This game. The mods sometimes. And it could be because of the update. Maybe they're not working quite right. Okay, so let's start curving in a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna have to open this up to see. Okay, it's on. So it should be working better now. One would hope, anyways. It's getting a little too close to the intersection for my liking, and it's glitching out. Man, I thought we were gonna be able to fit this a little bit better. I guess not. I guess not. Let's see, if we do that, well, if we kind of let it do its own thing, I get, it's still glitching out though. It's still not happy with me. I want it to be to ground level by the time it hits the merger point. It's not working with me at all, and the space is very constrained. We are 8 up. Is that too steep? I think that's actually can come down to 6 by then. And then 2. Is that getting too close? It's getting closer each time. Those darn U-turn lanes. But it'd be too close. Like right there, that's too close for me, because then it will just start backing up onto the freeway. If we just let it do its own thing again, yeah, it just glitches out. Okay, what if we did kind of that, and then we kind of might have to delete the road maybe. Okay, if we come up 2, we have to come up 4 for it to be happy. Okay, and that's not happy. Yeah, that just looks weird. Okay, I promise we're gonna get this. I promise. Let's try. There's probably an easier way of doing this, and I'm just messing it up. Let's see here. So let's actually try curving that down a little bit. And actually, that is the better way of doing it. But it's actually going to... It's going to do that, and then it's going to glitch out. Oh, wow, that looks terrible. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I should turn off the grid. The grid I thought would help me, but maybe it needs to be turned off. Let's just turn that off for that section and just see. See how close we can get it and whatnot. Yeah, see, once we start getting close though, then we start glitching into it. And I don't want to do that if we can help it. Start doing weird stuff like that. Although that slope is pretty good and the merge point isn't too bad. I may just leave that glitch and mess with it a little bit later because I don't want to spend the whole episode doing that. Alright, so it starts coming down there, so we'd have to get... it's just not enough room. Oh, okay, but we can probably fit in there. We can just move that pillar a little bit, possibly. So if we do the move it tool, probably rotate it as well. We could probably rotate it and put it on this side. Oh, too much. So if we rotate it a little bit more, that looks alright. And then we could probably move this one back a little bit, just to make it look a little bit more symmetric and like it's not gonna fall down. Let's go and cut it right here, because I need to have as much run up as we possibly can. And let's go and bridge it. Is that too steep or is that doing good? Wait, this is just a bridge mess over here, isn't it? Okay, that looks pretty good actually. We're going to get that one attached a lot sooner. I just want to... Or a lot sooner, but a little bit sooner than... and it kind of goes back on itself though. I don't like that. We can get away with that. Yeah, we can get away with that. Oh, okay, not that though. I thought it was up at 10 right there. Is that wrong? Let's see. I must have been miscounting or not paying attention. Okay. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 10, 12, 10, 10. So there's 10. Is that too steep? No, that's good. Is that a lot higher? No, it's right there. What is that? I don't know. I don't know. Don't mind me. I'm just losing my mind over here. Okay. So we have one that can go under and we don't have any conflicts. That's good. And then we can have a nice little merge point right here. And then if we have a... Well, no, we're not having an off-ramp. So that'll be a nice little merge point right there. So that'll be good. And it might even be 3 lanes through there. We'll see how the interchange... gets built, because I haven't really decided, lane management and whatnot yet. So, it very well could change. That's definitely a crazy area. Definitely looks like something Texas would do. All right, let's see. So we got that, we got that. So those were the main ones. The next main things is we need to get this bridged up and over, which is going to be fun. Oh yeah, these were off too, right? Well, we could use like the move it tool. Not drag it that much. Okay, I need to be on the node. Where's the node at? The node would be right there. I don't really want it to... Oh, I should be using the keyboard, I guess, instead. I think I just made it lower. Alright, let's see here. So that's up. So I want to bring... Yeah, I guess I want to bring this whole section up. Whoa, do the wave, do the wave. Oh, it's just because it was like that. Okay. Oh, I messed that whole area up. Is there an undo button anywhere around here? Oh, we might have to redo that. Because I messed it up. Oh, that's what messed up. Okay. So if we do one more back, or let's just kind of follow that around, and let's come down to, where's that? That's 4. And we do... Oh, I thought I changed it to that. Oh, I thought I changed it to... There we go. Is that a little bit more? Yeah, that's like perfect. Look at that. It's a little bit off, but it's actually perfect. Okay. So we can get rid of these roads now. Ooh, that actually doesn't look that great right there. I think it's actually this side. If we kind of redo the whole thing. That wasn't right. There we go. Let's do the 2 lane. It's alright. It'll do. I almost feel like that needs to curve a little bit more sharply. but that curve works pretty well, and that curve works pretty well. So I think we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it for now, because I think it all stemmed from this curve up here. So I'm going to leave it. Don't mess with it too much. So I'm going to turn this way. And actually, we can't do the... why is it doing the bridge on me? And actually, we can't do the on and off ramps yet because we still need to do the bridge here, and I don't want my guidelines to be messed with. Oh, is that enough to come up 12? So I think, yeah, I think we're just going to do on and offs here. Be just kind of like the route to downtown. That'll work out pretty good. Oh, this doesn't even line up with this. That's kind of part of the reason why it doesn't look right. A lot of this is just going to be me just sitting here tinkering, messing with it. Oh, that doesn't follow it at all. What the heck is that about? Where's that at? I don't know where it started from. Okay, and then if we go fully ground level, we just kind of follow that. 12. Is it 12 right? Nope, that's like 6 meters. Oh, it's going by ones now for whatever reason. Not entirely sure why it decided to do that, but I must have hit something, I guess. Oh wow, that is steep. Okay. So we need to start farther back, okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Alright, that's better. So you go down, back up, okay. That's kind of what I was going for. Kind of what I figured would happen. I think we're aiming for that one. 14, that was 14, okay. So it's actually getting a little bit farther apart here, but that's okay. Actually looks pretty good. It's actually working out really well. We just need to build the bridges across. We get to this one over here then. Nope. It's just not happy either way. Oh, it's happy with that, okay. What I would actually like to do, and I want to see if this will actually work. So if we bring this one, let's say over to here, right? And then we delete that. So yeah, it's gonna delete that. Alright. Oh well. It was worth a try. This one's gonna need that extra road up there. Okay. And then that'll come down. So I guess we're kind of splitting these apart a little bit here. I guess might as well. We're going through the look. Oh, jeez. Yeah, see, it's on right now, but you have to kind of toggle it on and off sometimes for it to work properly. So toggle on and off. It's looking better. Yeah, that looks alright. It looks alright. If we're kind of going for the outside, though, see, that kind of curves in, so I guess is that going to leave enough room for ramps and whatnot? I think so. It's just if we widen out the road, then it's gonna mess us up. Like 4 lanes. Well, let's just see real quick. Because I want to make sure that we're ready for whatever this area throws at us, because I really don't know what to expect with this leading over to the port. It may be nothing, and it may be a lot. I honestly don't know. Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of right there. Oh, but it does allow. It does allow when you kind of just ever so gently just kind of try to force it. Oh, but it's just, no, it's not having it. Maybe we can start from back here. It's still not having it. If we could just get like one little notch on there, that's all we need. It kind of gets a little bit. Oh, we could start maybe. Oh, it's just the same problem because it's the road right next to it. If I turn off snapping, it's just gonna. That's snapping off? Yeah, it is snapping off, but it's still just gonna snap to the roads. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I just barely move, and it's just like, yep, go in here. Can't even get to that one on that side. That's the thing I was worried about with getting it too close. Oh, what do we do? Do we redo it and move it over? Because this does come a little too close. So I bet we can get... Yeah, because you can see it's 3 there. Oh, it's still 3 over here. Oh, it bumps down to 2, though. Okay. I see maybe partially where we went wrong. Okay. And this one is just... Yeah, this is what I was afraid of, because it's just a nightmare trying to get these... Trying to get anything in between these roads. Like, you can eventually do it, but as you can see, I wasn't expecting it. And it was just trolling me. Oh, man. Come on. It just bounces back between the 2 roads. Alright. Do we redo? What do we do here? There's the intersection, so if we can kind of get in this area, then we should be able to avoid the road, but maybe not. Oh, okay. Maybe that'll work. Oh, no, I don't think that that's gonna work. Okay, so if we try to, we have to redo a lot of that to get that to move over. So if we try to get it on this outside grid, that would honestly make our lives a lot easier. It would still be split apart. Well, actually, would it make our lives easier? Because we still have, yeah, we're still in that situation. Yeah, that's the problem that we're facing right now. Okay. And where we've had it before is, I believe we just come to this one here, and we get on the right tool, of course, and we just kind of follow this around, and we just come to the first grid that we can here. See, that worked out just fine. Why can't I do that for the other one? Maybe if I did that, but kept the road in the same spot, and then I could just kind of change these into on-ramps? I don't know if that would work. We're still in the kind of the situation of, okay, that was that road. It just looked weird in the thumbnail. Distracted. Jeez. Alright. But I just wonder if that would work. But now we don't really have our guideline that we were on before. Ah, okay. Okay. So let's see here. If we were on the outside there, so we would have to run a road like we just did over there. Over here. And actually, that's not going to the right one. Oh, sure. Look at it. It's like trolling me. You see this? It's like, oh yeah, I'll attach to that road for you. Oh, that's kind of annoying. And that's really... Oh, that's why it's working. That would explain a lot right there. Alright. Yep, see? As soon as I did that, it was... As soon as I brought it to the ground level, it was like, nope, not gonna help you anymore. Okay. So then it would need to kind of line up with that one, right? So we'd have to kind of... Oh my gosh, this turned into a little bit harder of a project than it started out to be, that's for sure. That's for sure. Okay. So we'd have to come to like this one here. No, don't be doing that. And doing something like that, which works by all means, but it's definitely a lot more work trying to get it to work. Just trying to see how many times I could say work there. Alright, so home 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. Those are right next to each other now. Yeah, see, this one's got 4 on the side. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting back on track. And it's going to be a little bit more centered. It's going to make my life a lot more easier. Yeah, all around. All around. So this is going to become kind of like the downtown expressway for these guys to get to downtown pretty easily. I didn't bring it down to ground level, so we probably would have had weird glitching anyways, but probably a little bit less. Oh, I don't like that. to. Can I bring it down to ground level without trying to snap it? No, it's not going to let me. Okay. That's a pretty short little ramp. I'm just going to have to deal with these little glitches. I mean, for what I want, I have to. It's like I don't want to. I don't like the look of it. I've tried everything I can to prevent those, but it never works in the end. Alright, we'll probably do this one last on-ramp, and then I'll probably be the end of the episode if I can talk. Jeez. I was doing good there for a while, and then... Okay, so there's that. And then... Is that on the downslope? It is a little bit. Doesn't look half bad. That actually doesn't look half bad. That looks terrible, though. Oh, man, this game sometimes. So, I think it's going to turn out pretty good, though. And now that we got that kind of adjusted, that's going to help us out in the long run. That's going to be a huge improvement. We just got to get this to make sure that it lines up across here, which I think it does. We just need to make sure to bring that road down a little bit. Make sure that all good. So, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe and check out all my other videos on this channel. And as always, thanks for watching.